Welcome and welcome back, everyone. This is the Cosmic Awakening, and today we're doing a collab with the Dunn Awakening. I'm going to leave the link in the description box so you can go and watch the follow-up video. Today's video is a timeless pick a card, and it's called Who Are Your Spirit Guides and How Are They Communicating with You? And we're also looking into a few other things, but then you will follow through to Amanda on the Dunn Creative on her channel, where she will be exploring what your spirit guides are trying to tell you. So we have three options today. Option number 1, we have Sodalite. Option 2, we have Carnelian. And option 3, we have Jade. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Save the video if you'd like to watch it later, and share the video if you feel someone may need the same message. Timestamps will be in the description box. Pause the video now if you need more time to choose your pile, and see you at your pile. Welcome, pile 1, if you chose Sodalite. This is your reading about who your spirit guides are and how they are trying to communicate with you. Okay. So I'm just going to look at this card here. So for some of you, I'm seeing a spirit guide who has this female energy. I'm seeing female energy here. Someone who would speak a lot. Someone who is very talkative. And so the way this spirit guide communicates with you, I would say, would be through, you can almost hear what this person is telling you, what the spirit guide is telling you. And I feel this is someone who, I'm also getting Archangel Michael vibes from this card here. I'm definitely getting Archangel Michael vibes as well, but I'm getting a feminine energy, someone who is a past loved one, someone who has departed this plane. And this person used to like rose petals. And this is someone who was very sharp in their communication. And they also come through very sharp in their communication with you. And you can almost hear their words as if they're talking to you right now in your mind, if this makes sense. And this is the kind of person who, this is a no BS person. They just cut to the chase. Someone who says it like it is. So this spirit guide, I'm seeing two spirit guides here. I'm seeing this feminine energy who is a passed on loved one. And I'm seeing Archangel Michael. And this feminine energy also is very closely connected to Archangel Michael. And so what I see here is someone who was very stern almost. Maybe a little bit rigid and not very tapped into their emotions. Well, they wouldn't show it, at least. They would show like I'm seeing someone who could have had Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius in their chart, but I'm seeing more Aquarius vibes and Capricorn. So this could have been an Aquarius, Capricorn cusper, Capricorn, Aquarius cusper, or someone who just has these in their chart. Or had these in their chart, should I say. But someone who would always know what to say, and very rational person. Not very emotional. This is someone who makes decisions with, from their mind rather than their heart. It's head over heart kind of decisions. But this person had a soft side. There was a soft side to this person. You saw it sometimes. You saw this soft side sometimes. The number 52 and the number 7 could be relevant here. But this person had a soft side. And the reason why this person communicates with you, this spirit guide communicates with you in a way that's maybe a little bit stern and very logical, rational, very mental energy. And maybe, and in life, while this person was alive, the same thing. It's because the intentions were to build you up to be strong, but it was coming from a place of love. It was coming from a place of love. I'm feeling this person was this way because this is their love language, is to help you build yourself and make you, because it's something that may be lacking in you, is the use of your, I'm not saying you don't use reason, but right now the spirit guide is calling you to really focus on being more practical, more rational, and making the right choices, not the choices that are more self-indulgent, if this makes sense. Because this spirit guide believes that in the end, and also this spirit guide, along with Archangel Michael, they want you to speak your truth. But anyway, I'm not getting into what they have to say to you, because then you can go to Amanda's video to see what the messages are, okay? Now, we have Crow Spirit. Exactly. This was definitely someone who, would voice their opinions very much. And this person shows up to you. I'm saying person because this is a past loved one. But this past loved one, they show up to you when you see crows, okay? When you see crows, you know that this spirit guide is around. And the crow spirit is also a spirit guide for you, by the way. And so when they want to communicate with you, you will know that whatever you're thinking or whatever you're hearing in your mind, then know that those messages are coming from this person, especially when they are when you are around crows, okay? The number 17 and the number 8 could be relevant to you. This is someone who used to pray. This is someone who used to pray a lot, and this person used to pray for you. And this person wants you to pray more. But anyway, this person used to pray. Now, this person passed away when they were quite an old age already. Quite an old age. This was someone who lost many friends and family before it was their time to go. But this person was someone who was mostly happy. This person could have a connection to the countryside or someplace like Texas. I'm also seeing any area that, I'm seeing the US and Canada and Alaska, but I'm seeing mostly the US, and I'm seeing Texas more specifically. But there are other, I'm seeing the West as well, the West. I'm hearing the Wild West as well. This is someone who passed away at a very old age, but this was someone who always saw the good side in life, but they always had really wise advice. So this is someone very, very wise. And other ways they show up to communicate with you. This is still the same spirit guide, besides, I feel, Archangel Michael. But the way they show up for you is when you look at the clock. When you look at the clock. Now I'm seeing something about time traveling. This spirit guide could very well be a time traveler, is what I'm seeing as well. And something about the number 1, the number 32, and the number 5 could be significant. Coming apart. There was a separation from this person. Yeah, this is definitely someone who passed away, and it was hard for you to part ways with this person. The number 46 and the number 10 and the number 1 could be relevant. But this spirit guide you could, so for some of you, your spirit guides, there's one spirit guide coming through here that shows you when you see unicorns, that spirit guide is around. When you look at, you know, if you happen to see a picture of a unicorn, or should I say an image of a unicorn, not a picture, but if you see like a toy unicorn or anything unicorn, right, it means that spirit guide is around. Now I'm just trying to figure out if this is the same spirit guide. So I'm seeing crows, I'm seeing even roses and rose petals, I'm seeing clocks, I am seeing rabbits as well, and I am seeing this unicorn. Now for some of you, your spirit guides, there's someone here, I'm not saying this is not the same person, I'm getting someone else now, who was worked in airplane travel. Now it's not being shown to me specifically if this is a pilot or what, but there was someone who worked in air travel. The number 20 and the number 2 could be relevant. This could be, for some of you, this was someone you had to fly to go and see. Now going back to this other spirit guide. So I'm seeing 3 spirit guides. Someone who worked in aviation, someone who lived near in a like an arid area of the US or the northern, I'm seeing Northern America. Arid, dry, and hot climate, but very cold in the winter. And I'm seeing a time traveler here. So this is someone who, there's someone here who's a time traveler. And, okay, I'm seeing, and I'm seeing someone here as well. Could be this person who was working in the aviation industry, or this person who you lived very far apart from. Maybe you used to live near this person and then you moved away and then you had to visit by airplane. Okay. So Isis. Some of you have a past life in ancient Egypt, but there's one of your spirit guides is Isis, okay? One of your spirit guides is Isis. And you could have a past life in ancient Egypt. And so that you either were in contact with Isis in this past life. Let me see. Okay, I'm getting messages here, but I feel you're going to get these messages in the next video when you go over to Amanda's Pick a Card. We have artistic expression, and you have Paul the Venetian. So a lot of you are artists, and you're getting, you have Paul the Venetian as your spirit guide. Okay, I'm seeing again flowers. So flowers is a big thing. Flowers is a big symbol for when Paul the Venetian is around. So some of you could be connected to Italian Renaissance artistry and paintings. There's something here about Venice and Italy that could resonate with you. Maybe you have a connection to Italy through grandparents. Something about that painting of the Last Supper could mean something to you. Something about religious murals and paintings as well could be significant to you. Now, when you see any symbol of like the painting of the Last Supper, or this spirit guide is with you, guiding you through your creative artistic path. And okay, then we have Archangel Michael. That's confirming what I was seeing there. So Archangel Michael is definitely working closely with you as well. And Archangel Michael gets your attention when you have like this idea that comes from nowhere. That's Archangel Michael. Now we have student. So there could have been a student here, someone who studied art. Someone who studied art, or maybe you're an art student. But if you're not an art student, there's a spirit guide who is an art student. But I'm also seeing this first spirit guide that I told you about, the feminine energy, who passed away at a very old age. This person used to like to learn a lot and read a lot, and just, this person had a really lively mind. This person's mind was very alive. This person could have even lived in their mind for the most part. And that made them really happy. So I'm seeing someone who didn't have much of a social life, even though this was someone who was very happy and content within themselves, because this was someone who already had a mind that was very alive and very there was a lot going on in this person's mind to entertain themselves for a very long time. This was someone who really didn't depend on other people to feel fulfilled or otherwise realized in their life. This was someone who pretty much depended on themselves and were this female energy, very happy. This is someone that didn't need much, because they had a very interesting inner world, just to put it that way. Now I'm seeing a pioneer. So yes, I did hear the Wild West. So for some of you, this is someone who came from Italy to the Wild West, came from Italy to the US. I'm seeing that for some of you, not for all of you. And they were one of the pioneers. And look, this is just confirming what I said here. When you get this light bulb moment, when you get these ideas out of nowhere, that's Archangel Michael. And Archangel Michael, yeah, passion for doing and creating something that has not been done before. So if you have these ideas, they're coming from, if you're having these very innovative ideas, they're coming from Archangel Michael. Okay, now I'm seeing something about a palm tree. With this trust being here, I'm seeing that you can trust the information that comes to you, these sudden epiphanies, you can trust. But anyway, your spirit guides, this person, I'm going back to that person, this female energy here, who was a pioneer, who came from Italy. This is someone who, they traveled by boat, because I'm seeing that here. And they were very trusting in the flow of life. This was someone who really trusted the flow of life. And I'm also seeing someone here is your spirit guide who was a pioneer in some kind of field, because they had some streak of genius that led them to do something very innovative. And so this could have something to do with time travel as well. Maybe some of you are into time travel. Now, others of you, you have a spirit guide who is a divine counterpart. Now, it doesn't mean that this person has passed away, okay? Because some people act as spirit guides when they're still on this 3D plane. They act as spirit guides through astral projection and in the 5D and in the 7D. So there's someone you're connected to romantically, a higher level soulmate you're connected to, and I do feel it's a romantic connection here. Now, I don't know if you're with this person. It's possible that you can be with this person and this person is your spirit guide, okay? Or it could be someone you're meant to come into union with that you're at a distance from, and it could be an airplane travel and you could both live by the ocean. Maybe you're going to meet up with this person, well, at an island or something, or there's something about an island here that's connecting you to this spirit guide who is actually incarnated in this earth plane right now. Now, I don't know, I'm just not sure if you're with this person or if you were going to be with this person. If this person had to travel to come and see you and be with you, or if that's still going to happen. And if that's the case, Archangel Michael showing up again. But if that's the case, this person has Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius in their chart, okay, just so you know. But again, confirming, we have Archangel Michael. Pretty straightforward, confirming this twice after, you know, I analyzed that crystal card there as well. But there's someone here you're meant to create something with, and this is a kindred spirit. This is someone who you're meant to come together with and create something physical, tangible. So this is definitely someone who is already guiding you in spirit, but they could be with you, present with you, or they could be coming together with you. But I have a feeling you know who this person is. I'm seeing now Archangel Chamuel is also with you. And Archangel Chamuel is going to show up for you in those times where everything seems to be falling apart in your life, okay? Now, going back to this person, I'm seeing Scorpio besides Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Archangel Chamuel is here to help you through those tough tower moments where any faulty foundations fall apart for you. That's when Archangel Chamuel comes in and brings you assistance. But again, with this light bulb here in the tower, you get a lot of communication through your crown chakra. You have a lot of spiritual downloads that show up in your mind as genius ideas. These are ideas that are coming from the higher realms, communicated by your spirit guides. And you know they'll be around when you have these flashes of genius. Now we have the Three of Ariel, Three of Pentacles. Okay, so I'm seeing someone here. Now I'm seeing a masculine energy showing up. I'm seeing a past or an ancestor. I'm seeing an ancestor who used to do things, or a past loved one who used to do things with their hands, an artisan who was very ingenious, and they made really cool stuff. Like they had a workshop where they could either make planes. See, I'm seeing a plane there again, airplane travel. So where they made planes or these little boxes with music and the spinning around fairy, or they made jewelry boxes or music boxes. They had a knack for making, again, it looks like watches. Someone maybe made watches. They knew how to make a watch. And again, I'm seeing someone who maybe even built a time machine. If we connect these two, someone may have built a time machine. Something about frequencies as well. Something about frequencies here is showing up. Someone who made stuff, who made like these things that would run okay, someone with a workshop who made these really cool things, an artisan. And some of you could be artisans, and this spirit guide is trying to... Now, this is someone who passed away a little younger. This person passed away around the age of 50, in their 50s is what I'm seeing here. And that's your spirit guide, okay? So those are your spirit guides. That's how they communicate with you. Go ahead and click the link below in the description box to go toward Amanda's channel, so where you can get their message for you. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Bless you all. See you next time. Oh, and don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Save the video, share the video. See you. Bye. Okie dokie, welcome pile number 2. This is your pile if you chose Carnelian. Okie dokie. Okay, who are your spirit guides? How do they try to communicate with you? How do they try to get your attention? The number 14 could be relevant to you, and the number 5. I'm seeing a connection to ancient Greece. I'm seeing a connection to ancient Greece here. I'm seeing a masculine energy here. And ancient Greece. So something about philosophy, Plato. I'm not saying it's Plato, but it's someone who's connected to Greece, or there's some connection here to Greece. And I'm seeing ancient Greece. I'm also seeing a divine masculine energy here, very masculine energy. I'm seeing the Bronze Age for some reason, and I'm seeing classical age, the classical era. I'm seeing someone, I'm seeing a war, I'm seeing a battle, I'm seeing a fight to survive, survival mode, those kind of times. But I'm seeing someone very driven, motivated, and energetic here. So the spirit guide has some connection to Greece, ancient Greece, Greek mythology. Could be significant to you, or something about you being in Greece connects you to your spirit guides. Greek statues. We have the cat spirit. So cats are your spirit guides, guys. Or this could be a past cat, a cat that you had that passed away. Now I'm also seeing an ancestor or a past loved one who was very independent, a go-getter, masculine energy. Masculine energy. I'm seeing someone who had a really fit body. The number 13 and the number 4 could be relevant. I am seeing Scorpio and Sagittarius cusper here. Now, I don't know if this is you or the past loved one or the ancestor. I'm seeing, for some of you, there's a spirit guide who is Native American. And I'm seeing something about Egypt as well. I'm seeing so many connections here in this pile. For some of you, it's your cat who is your spirit guide. 13. Huge Scorpio energy here. But something about the number 13 is either a symbol, or you know it's this person, or it was this person's number. This is someone who spent a lot of alone time because they were very independent. They could have been in confinement. They could have been in jail or in some form of prison. They were very independent, but at some point in their life they experienced a lot of loneliness, or they retreated, or they were I'm seeing someone here, a monk. I am seeing someone who, that hermit energy, I'm seeing also Virgo energy, someone who was kind of like hermit energy. They used to like want to spend a lot of time alone. Someone very, very strong and very connected to the angels. And I'm seeing you guys have archangels and angels around you as well. I'm seeing someone stoic, independent, who could withstand a lot more than most people in terms of being alone. I'm seeing a lone wolf, and I'm seeing the road less traveled. I'm seeing someone who knew what was up, knew what was right, and they followed a path that was very different because they knew that they had to set an example. It was a very lonely path, and they were very misunderstood. Very misunderstood. I'm seeing a connection to the Netherlands now, and I'm seeing a connection to the Highlands, Scotland. Seeing someone very connected to nature, moonlight, but this was someone who, I'm seeing someone who suffered in silence, very deep emotions, melancholy, someone very melancholic. I'm still seeing the same person besides the cat. I'm seeing this person, and I'm seeing these connections to the classical era, to Greek mythology and the philosophers. I'm seeing these statues. I'm seeing a masculine energy, and now I'm seeing a feminine energy who was, so we have 2, 3. We have an animal, the cat, we have the feminine, and we have the masculine. This feminine energy was very connected to nature. But I'm seeing both these energies experience some form of solitude in this lifetime. In their lifetime. Ghostlands. Yeah, this is someone who passed away. This female energy felt very alone in their life, and they were very strong, and their connection to nature was because they felt so alone and misunderstood. They had a stronger connection to nature than to people. They were always waiting around for something. They were always waiting around for, I'm seeing an owl there. I'm seeing an owl. So that could be a symbol for this specific spirit guide here, the owl. And you could see cats when it's around this other specific guide, spirit guide. The number 51-6, the number 17-8, 44 and 8. 88 may be significant as well. I'm seeing this female energy, I'm seeing Cancer energy, very nurturing, but not everyone. This is someone who took care of everyone, but not when she needed something. No one was there for her. No one knew how to be there for her the same way she knew how to be there for others. This was someone very wise. Now I'm seeing New Zealand, and I'm seeing Hawaii, and I'm seeing Europe. This person felt very alone in their life, very alone, like there was something wild about this person in their connection to nature that was even closer to, now it could be that this person was Native American. Inner wisdom, that's again the owl. This was someone very wise beyond her years. This was someone who always knew what to do and always knew what advice to give out, but no one could do the same for this person, and that felt very lonely. I'm seeing strong leadership vibes with this pile. Both these spirit guides, all of these spirit guides coming up are leaders. We're leaders in their own right. I'm seeing a feminine leader and I'm seeing a masculine leader. But this was a lonely road. And it's yes. So for some of you, it's exactly who you're thinking. But I'm also seeing Ganesh. Ganesh being your spirit guide. So I see a connection here to India. I'm seeing a connection to India. So Ganesh shows up for you whenever it's time to clear the path and your blocks. Whenever you're going through a phase where you feel stuck, Ganesh will show up. Some of you could be writers because Ganesh is a supporter of writers. And Ganesh will show up as well whenever you're starting a project, so there can be steady progress. So if you're having creative block, a creative block, that's when you can call upon Ganesh. Now we have Vacuum Away Fear. We have Michael and Raphael. Archangels Michael and Raphael are with you, both of them. And they will come whenever you call for them for help. Then we have a child who is in spirit, who is with you. I'm seeing a female child. Who will show up for you and will be there for you whenever you're feeling down, depressed, or anxious. This is a child. Now, it doesn't mean this child was your child. It could be, but there was a child here who passed away and is now your spirit guide. And this child will come around you whenever you are feeling low or depressed to keep you company. This child spirit guide keeps you company when you're alone. This child is saying you're not alone. I'm with you. I'm keeping you company. When you feel you're alone, you're not. I'm with you, keeping you company. Now, I'm seeing this other spirit guide, this female, who passed away. I feel this is someone who passed away. Was someone very loyal and very generous. A very good companion, and this person was betrayed by someone she trusted. But this was also someone who didn't follow her dreams because she lost herself in the service of others. This was someone who lost her identity within a relationship. Lose you to love me kind of energy. But she never made that decision. And this was someone who passed away quite young. You will see butterflies whenever this person is around, this spirit guide. Blue monarch I'm seeing, and yellow monarch, even though this is not either of... I'm seeing roses again. Pile number 1 also got roses. Now, don't forget to go to the Dunn Creative channel, Amanda, for what your spirit guides want to say to you, okay? You can choose another pile there. And this spirit guide will show up for you. These two spirit guides, the feminine and the masculine, whenever you're lacking the courage to walk away from something, that's when they will show up for you. Whenever your life is changing, any big changes in your life, they show up for you. And they show up for you when you're going through crisis within your romantic life, I'm seeing, or a spiritual crisis. So I'm definitely seeing a child here. Maybe someone you knew when you were a child, or a child that you were connected to as your spirit guide. For some of you, this is a child that you lost as your spirit guide. This could also be a child that wants to come to your life. Is waiting in spirit for the right time to come through. Something about mermaids here could be significant. There's a lot about children showing up here. We have Queen of Michael. Definitely you could be connected to pile number 1. But again, Archangel Michael here. Now I'm seeing an older lady who I'm seeing in her 70s, who passed away in her 70s. When you were a child, I'm seeing blonde hair. Someone very wise and experienced. This person could have really had a love for yellow roses, or these salmon color roses. I'm seeing England now. But I'm seeing someone who controlled their emotions a lot, didn't always say what was on their mind. But no BS. Definitely could be connected to pile number 1 as well. Maybe this was someone who paid more attention to work than relationships. Someone very intelligent, very wise. A good sense of humor. So if you have any fun ideas, or if anything funny comes to your mind, it's this person communicating with you. This person was very witty, brilliant. Pile 2, this is your reading. Go ahead and go and choose a pile on Amanda, the Dunn Creative's channel. The link is in the description box. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. If this did not resonate with you, choose another pile. Share the video, save the video. Bless you all. Bye. Till next time. Okay, welcome pile 3, last but not least. Don't forget to follow up and watch on the Dunn Creative channel. Information in the description box. Go check out what your spirit guides are trying to tell you, or want to say to you on Amanda's channel, the Dunn Creative. Following up this reading, go ahead and choose a pile there after you leave this reading, okay? So you guys chose Jade. So who are your spirit guides, and how do they try to communicate with you? The number 27, the number 10, the number 27, and the number 9 could be relevant to you. The name Jade could mean something. Okay, I am seeing a connection to the Celts, the Celtic. I am seeing Ireland, Scotland, New Zealand. Ireland, Scotland, and New Zealand. I'm seeing immigrant. I'm also seeing Maori. Okay. Now we have the brown bear. So I'm seeing for some of you ancient, not ancient, sorry. I'm seeing, well, ancient, yes, but North American. Someone here literally was called brown bear. Native American. Why did it take me so long? Native American. So this person could be, I'm seeing a person now, someone who was very forgetful. I'm seeing dementia, but I would say more like Alzheimer's, like someone who had Alzheimer's, had a problem with their memory, the memory loss. I'm seeing memory loss. The number 9 could be significant here. This person used to like games with clues, something about clues. The spirit guide leaves you clues. So the brown bear is a spirit guide for you as well. I'm seeing Native American, someone Native American who is now in spirit. This spirit guide leaves you clues in nature. We have rescue, the number 16 and the number 7 could be relevant. Something about a hot air balloon could be relevant here. Talisman. Your spirit guides are protecting you. You are very, very protected by your spirit guides. They are very protective of you with this brown bear here and the talisman. This could have been someone who gave you something to protect you. The number 49 and the number 4 could be relevant here. I'm seeing very feminine energy here. I'm seeing like a mama bear as well. For some of you, that was your mother who was very protective over you. And I'm seeing New York and Central Park. I'm seeing Manhattan, very specifically, Central Park in New York. Someone lived near a factory or worked at a factory. Something about a telescope. So what signs do you see when this person is around? With the spirit guide is around, when your spirit guides are around? What symbols? I'm not getting much, not yet. Field of dreams. So for some of you, there was a friend here as well. There's a friend who passed away. The number 21 and the number 3 could be relevant to you. Now, I'm seeing someone who wanted to move out of the city, who had a dream. Maybe this is you who wants to move out of the city and you have a dream of moving to the countryside and living more freely and a healthier life. Maybe this is something someone wanted, to leave the city, and they never got a chance to. into the unknown. Your spirit guides show up for you when you don't know what decision to make, or when the path isn't very clear for you. They make things clear for you. The number 7 could be relevant. Kuan Yin is your spirit guide as well. Kuan Yin will show up for you when you're struggling with self-worth, and when you're struggling with understanding other people, or even understanding yourself. Now we have Buddha, Maitreya, Buddha. So the Buddha that will come back and incarnate. So whenever you see rainbows, that is Buddha raising your vibration. And whenever you feel happy, joy, Archangel Raphael is with you as well. Whenever you need healing, now I'm seeing a teacher. So going back to this other spirit guide here, I'm seeing now again, I'm seeing Scotland, Ireland, New Zealand, back to that. Someone here could have immigrated to be a teacher, or someone could have a spirit guide here who was a teacher, okay? All these spirit guides coming through have so much wisdom, but again, that is expected. And the spirit guide is trying to teach you something or show you something. But go ahead to Amanda's Pick a Card to find out what that is. Now I'm seeing a spirit guide here who like to take risks. See, I'm seeing 2 blindfolded people. So some of you could have past loved one that couldn't see, that was blind. But mainly what I'm seeing here for most of you is someone who, there's a spirit guide that shows up for you when you don't know which way to go. And they're pushing you to follow your intuition. The reason why they're saying, yeah. But anyway, this person could have literally been a gambler, okay? In the casino kind of gambler, but the old casinos, older casinos. This was someone who really followed their intuition and took a lot of risks. And I'm seeing this as someone younger now. I'm seeing a friend. They show up whenever you don't have the courage to take a risk. So there's someone here who really followed their intuition, and they took a lot of risks, and this is your spirit guide. There's something here about being blindfolded. Purity. Well, what I can say is that your spirit guides, I'm seeing very clean energy here for you. And something about the huskies as a symbol, a husky. I'm seeing something about a forest and snow. We have the star, Aquarius energy, the number 17 and the number 8. Archangel Jophiel is with you, helping you with a glow up. Some of you could be on YouTube or on the internet doing something, but I'm seeing visibility here. Some of you are famous or on your way to be, or you will be visible in some way. the Wheel, Archangel Jeremiah. So out of all the piles, I feel you guys got a lot of archangels here. At least 3 so far. Raphael, Jeremiah, and Jophiel. Definitely go research these archangels. But these archangels, Archangel Jeremiah shows up for you when it's time for a new beginning and when you're procrastinating. And when big changes occur in your life. Archangel Jophiel comes in whenever you are coming to the end of a difficult situation, closing up a chapter. And we have Archangel Uriel bringing you a lot of wisdom. Something about sunflowers will be a sign that Archangel Uriel is around. And Archangel Uriel, when you feel very positive, or if you're struggling with positive thinking, that's when Uriel comes in and shows you, or there's something where you get a flash of wise insight, and that's Archangel Uriel communicating with you. And when you see sunflowers, you know that Archangel Uriel is around to help you make wise decisions. Those decisions that will help you raise your vibration. We have the Magician. So Archangel Raziel is also with you, helping you manifest the life that you want. And again, rainbows are also a sign. I'm seeing for the past loved ones and friends, whoever these people were in life who passed away, the signs I'm seeing are Leo, Gemini, Aquarius, and Sagittarius, Taurus, Scorpio, and I think I said them all already. Yes, I did. Pile 3, that was your reading. Go ahead and watch your what the message from your spirit guides is for you on Amanda's channel. Description is in the link is in the description box. And if you want to come back and comment here how this resonated with you now, and then comment how you connected both readings, that would be amazing. Bless you all and see you soon. Bye.